Within the past hour, the state reached a critical deadline as the Wisconsin Supreme Court enters the next phase of its process to redraw new fair legislative maps.
The court will now rely on two consultants tasked with analyzing several sets of proposed boundaries. Those consultants were required to submit their report to the court today. Our political reporter Darielle Fair walks us through that process and what we can expect to happen next. Darielle.
A lot is at stake as the Wisconsin Supreme Court is set to make a decision that would implement temporary maps that are likely to change the composition of the state's Republican-led legislature. In its decision released in December, the court laid out the process it would follow to adopt remedial maps, and the legislature could not agree to redraw new ones. The court appointed two consultants responsible for evaluating and providing a report on maps submitted back in January. Their deadline to provide recommendations to the court on their findings is today. All parties, including those who submitted maps, will now have until February 8th to submit briefs responding to the consultants' reports. The Wisconsin Elections Commission gave the court until March 15 to enact new legislative districts ahead of the August 13 primary. Justices on the court noted the maps could still be drawn by the state legislature, confirming the court would only step in if the legislature did not pass new maps before that February deadline. Last week, Republicans moved quickly to pass proposed maps they argued made minor adjustments to Governor Tony Evers' maps submitted to the court. Evers vetoed the legislation, arguing the GOP's maps prioritize protecting incumbents in gerrymandered districts, deferring the responsibility of redrawing new legislative boundaries back to the court. Now it seems that the court may also have to consider whether it plans to take actions to address the state's congressional districts, as a liberal law firm has filed a lawsuit challenging the state's congressional maps just 6 months out from a crucial partisan primary.